Hi, everybody. I'm April. Once again, here we are for our Mind and Body Wellness series here in the Crisis Counseling Office at Preferred Family Healthcare Prevention. I hope everyone has been doing awesome. Things have been probably a little crazy. It's the end of summer. Everyone's getting vacations in. Everyone's getting all those end of summer things out of the way, going on trips, going on fun things. With that being said, this is the dreaded time for a lot of parents, teachers, getting ready to go back to school, trying to get kids back into routines. I know that a lot of that can be very stressful, especially if maybe you are in a school that is still not doing back to person or back to in person sessions. Now, around here, I think all the schools pretty well are back to in person sessions, but maybe where you are, they're not. So that's a whole nother stressful factor that plays into it. So I wanted to do a little series here, a series within a series, I guess you could say, but a little back to school series, just kind of focusing on how parents can get ready for back to school and deal with the stress that back to school adjusts to different routines, what they can do, what they can expect, and what teachers can do to handle back to school stress and back to school, adjusting to changes. With COVID last school year, there was a lot of changes. So maybe we're still seeing those changes, with cases of COVID kind of picking back up and everything. So part of what we do in the crisis counseling office is to provide, maybe need some resources, need some information on coping, just some information in general. So today I wanted to kind of focus on a back to school checklist. A lot of times, when it's time to go back to school, we've got our list of all the supplies we need. You need pencils, check it off the list. You need markers, check them off the list. Pens, notebooks, all that good stuff. But do we ever really think about our mental health and how we need a checklist for that as well when it comes to going back to school? So that's something that I want to talk about today and share a little bit. A very important information for anybody, so hopefully you guys feel the same. So, one thing that you can do is try to get back into a routine. I know that can be so hard. Everyone just to go, 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 and everything's so fun. Maybe a little loosey. Some schools are starting up within the next couple weeks or so. The first times, meal times. Maybe it's designating a time to read every night. You starting getting that in place for you. Visiting your doctor. So maybe going to see your primary care physician. Maybe you need I think my internet went out. Okay, I'm back. So going to see your primary care physician. Getting a regular checkup. Maybe getting a sports physical. Maybe getting up to balance. So maybe things are crazy at work. Things are crazy at school. So it's really important to establish family-friendly activities outside of those environments, so you can still grow as a family and have those open lines of communication and talk about and be able to recognize if anything has changed or anything's going on, maybe mental health wise, with the pandemic, things like that. So it's really important to find activities that you all enjoy and can enjoy together as a family. And checking in regularly on your students' mental health. Look for changes in appetite, changes in behaviors, any change in appearance, maybe the way they dress or the way uh, they're acting, maybe their friends, things like that. Keep an eye out for those things. Things that you can do to regularly check in. So, limiting screen time and increasing interactive family time is a big thing that you can do. Stay active, like I mentioned, find different activities. Maybe it is going for a walk or going for a hike, things that you can do together as a family being active. And again, open communication. Communication is key in really understanding what's happening um, in not only your student but in your life as well. And then sharing coping mechanisms, coping skills. Maybe your student really enjoys music or really enjoys art. Doing those things together, experiencing them together, are really great ways to maintain that open communication and relationship. So again, like I mentioned, I'm going to continue. I'm going to have a couple different So as always, if you have any questions or need any resources, you can reach out to us at moprevention@pfh.org. You can always contact the Crisis Counseling Office if you are needing resources, something in relation to COVID. You can always call the Missouri Show Me Hope helpline at 1-800-985-5990. Series, I'm sure she's going to have some fun family-friendly activities for everyone to do. So I think that's all I have for today. So everybody take care, be well, and I will see you next Tuesday. All right, bye.